Everything revolves around knowledge. It is a driving force behind the progress of any society, which is made up of numerous small individuals who, strictly speaking, the more educated they are, the more the society in which they live is evolved and turned toward continuous flourishing. Language learning plays a key role in this context, as language is not only a bridge of communication between cultures and traditions, but also a fundamental tool for the individual's cognitive development, leading to personal improvement, and emotional as well as intellectual growth. Therefore, it is important to place the individual under examination first and foremost. Going more specifically, it would be interesting to understand how a bilingual brain works and whether there are any differences with that of a monolingual. The brain is divided into two hemispheres, the right and the left. They have different roles at the time of acquiring new information, but also complement each other. The strategies used by the two hemispheres to process the same information are of different qualities, namely analytical for the left and holistic for the right, and these functions can be activated in isolation, but depending on the learning task the brain has to perform, the two hemispheres have the ability to work in a complementary manner. This, in neurology, is called bimodal vision. The new information is processed first by the right hemisphere, as it has a suitable structure for new stimulus because of the interregional commissure that allows it to be deciphered efficiently, and then the same deciphered information passes to analytical and categorical input from the left hemisphere. The most significant aspect regarding the acquisition of language that emerges from a general neurolinguistic research is, therefore, that of the directionality of learning. There are many advantages to knowing a second idiom fluently. The brain of a bilingual appears denser in the area that contains the most neurons and synapses. It receives more exercise than a monolingual one, and this helps to delay the eventual onset of diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia by more than 5 years. Although there are many bilingual countries around the globe, unfortunately, due to historical geographical causes or nationalist talks, monolingual countries persist. Focusing on the reason behind this will help to find an optimal solution. A division of continents will be made, putting the circumstances of the West and those of the East in the spotlight, and see the differences between them. In the West, there is the European Union attempting to protect cultural differences and to incite language learning through new projects such as Erasmus Plus or LISIAC program, so that for individuals personal and professional opportunities can be created, for society greater mutual understanding and social cohesion can spread, and for businesses the range of workers with language skills can be expanded. Nevertheless, one European country then can be called monolingual is France, a nation with rooted ideologies that are all too protectionist. In fact, unlike other countries in the European Union, Article 2 of the French Constitution reads La langue de la République est le français, declaring one only official language, French, crushing any possibility of promoting local varieties. Moreover, the Tobin law goes to guarantee the primacy of the use of traditional French-speaking terms over Anglicisms. This political situation has negatively affected language acquisition, and a study compiled on the largest international report on English proficiency in the world, French ranks 35th, but the more worrying data is about the functionally literates, which amounts to 22%. The situation in the East is more complicated to analyze in that there is no single guiding force that sets regulations to be followed, but are more fragmented and independent of each other. Generally, Asian countries have a mastery of various minority languages and tend in learning new idioms so as to expand economically. An example may be China. But there is one nation turning toward a single official language, Japan. Disadvantaged by its geographical location, Japan calls itself a monolingual country, in that its people have difficulty learning languages such as English or opening their horizons to immigration. In fact, nationalist and discriminatory feelings are widespread. This has a negative impact on the country as it causes economic stagnation without any growth. In fact, resuming the ranking mentioned just before, they rank 85th. After analyzing the positive aspects in being bilingual and the negative ones in being monolingual, it can be seen that learning new idioms leads to an improvement in society, both as far as the individual is concerned and in the functionality of society itself and its economy. Serious language policies need to be applied, and the willingness to learn and embrace new cultures and what is different is necessary, since clinging to bigoted thoughts of one's own country does not lead to any evolution. Learning leads to progress, and progress is the solution and the basis of everything.